29. Close enough.
Close enough?
Close enough.
Oh, we don't look real pale. What's the lighting in here like this for?
Well,
Usually we
last
look really
week when you
pale.
tried putting the lights on it, we looked worse, remember?
Yeah, we'll do it in the dark. In the dark is better.
Yep, it is.
Good morning,
Bag
everybody.
over her head might be best.
Yeah, exactly. I've been for my walk this morning.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, it's we walked up that dirt road.
Oh, yes.
That's a workout, let me tell you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we got some people on. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We
It's
are.
going to be a nice day in the neighborhood here today.
It is, but they're not going to see the outdoors if they do everything you tell them to.
This is true. This is true. Maybe you should save it for a rainy day. What do you
get,
today?
4?
Or mow your lawn or something today.
4 blocks, I think you got. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Teachers being tough on you today, ladies. Good
Nobody's
morning, Lynn.
given me any feedback that it's been too much.
No, I haven't heard any complaints. Good morning, Barb.
So,
Barb Finley, I cut your kit the other day that you want for the
it's all
retreat.
tucked away until after Friday night,
Yeah,
unless you want it mailed out.
Yeah,
before.
we'll send it Friday or Monday, whatever. Good morning. Oh, Nancy's back. Oh, that's awesome, Nancy.
Oh,
Good morning, Brenda Lotus. Good morning, Heather Reed. Oh, I've missed a few good mornings. I better stop saying
You better
good
stop
morning.
saying specific
Hi,
names.
Ruth. Hi, Sandra. Carol. Who else is there? Sue. Matt.
Anybody she's skipped over,
Yeah.
just apologize. We'll apologize now.
Good morning, Jackie. Okay, Twyla, you going to get going?
Well, let's get going.
All
Okay.
right.
So, like Deb says, we've got 4 blocks.
Yes.
I will tell you, who had trouble with figuring out their block last week? Anybody?
Yes, I wonder. Nobody called for
Nobody
help.
called for help, so that's a good thing.
Yep.
Anyway, at the end of today's instructions will be the block for last week if you had trouble, so you can follow if you had trouble. Carol, I am behind.
Yes,
but I will
it is
catch up.
too nice outside.
It is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been very nice.
We've actually seen a decrease in people posting pictures on this one, but I think
Yeah.
it's because of the good weather. Yeah.
It has been, and things are opened up. People are able to do things. Right?
Exactly. But they'll always have these patterns. These
Yeah,
videos will be
they
up there.
will.
You can do it
They
whenever you want.
Okay, so like Deb said, 4 blocks this week, and yes, you need 2 of each block if you're doing the queen size. So the first block is your biggest one, and it is 16.5 by 16.5 when you get it sewn, and it's called the jewel box block. There you go.
That's been a common block to make, so it's
Yeah,
pretty basic.
very
isn't it?
simple.
We've got a couple of half square triangles here,
Mhm.
here,
And
and
in the
here, and
corners.
then in the 4 corners. And then you just have your 4 patch.
You do. So it's
Well, that's
made
all
up
it
of
is.
2 basic blocks, half
Yep.
square triangles and 4 patches.
Yep.
I think it's 8 4 patches and 8
Yep.
half square triangles.
Yep.
So again, you have like a quadrant, right? That when you put it together, it's just a matter of flipping it around to make your block. So you can either do your half square triangles and have your waist, or if you wanted to do your 2 blocks exactly the same, you could make your cutting a little bit bigger. Get your 2 for 1 for each block, right?
Yeah.
If you wanted the scrappy
you-
look,
you
or
make
if you
it-
wanted all your corners the same,
Mm-hmm. Just do a big block and cut it.
and cut, yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
And I've seen some of these blocks done scrappy here instead of the accent color being all the same. So whatever you want to do, it's easy peasy.
Seraphic, I seen you had a message on my personal site last night, and we were going to get to that this morning. I didn't ignore you. It's just, I don't mind people messaging on my personal, but it's just sometimes when we're working through the shop, we don't always think to check that. So if you're messaging my personal and you want immediate attention, the best thing to do is to call the shop and tell us to go check that messages, because it's not something we
And
can
I'll be
check.
honest with you guys, I feel like I'm peeking like in her drawers or something when I go on her personal messages.
Yeah, I can't
like,
get her to check that on
it's
a
like,
routine
oh
basis.
my word, I feel like I'm invading her privacy.
So it's not like we're ignoring you.
This woman has
Dorothy.
no privacy at all. None. Okay, so the second block is going to be an 8.5 inch block when it's finished, and it's called the intersection block. And again, easy peasy, right? So there's a little quadrant with your 2 rectangles, and you just have an easy half square triangle corner on the end there. And then again, it's just the way you flip it, and it's your color placement. You wouldn't have to do opposite colors the same. You could do totally scrappy. You could do the whole thing scrappy, whatever you want to do. So this one is the only thing I'm going to tell you about that. I want to just show you. This one is courtesy. It's a Moda Blockheads from Moda Blockheads 3 block. So when you look at what I'm giving you for directions, it's right from Moda, but there's different sizes. So just make sure that you're following the 8-inch size. And I do have it circled in the directions that you're going to be able to open up and look at, right? So very, very simple blocks. So again, 2 of these 8.5 inch of the intersection. And I don't think I said who that, I do like to give credit to whoever these blocks belong to. So the jewel box block, the first one, was courtesy of a Windy Russell. It was just something I found online or whatever, a picture. Okay, so that's the intersection block. Again, easy, easy peasy. And a quadrant, again, that just flips. I love those kind of blocks where you make them all the same and then just flip them, right? They're so easy. So then we're doing the stack it up block. So this is a great, great scrappy block to get rid of your little scraps. So it's a 8.5 inch block. And look at all the different scraps you can use in that.
I know.
Right? It's awesome.
Yeah, it is. It would use up everything.
So,
what would it look like, I wonder, if we joined this block to one of those blocks? Like you would get
if
like
you join this block to one of what blocks?
another one of these.
Oh, well,
I like that a look.
There's
like
whole quilts done out of this.
Yeah, I think that would be.
So this is a Lori Holt block, and on her post, she does a little applique heart or a little star that she puts right in the center.
Are you going to do that?
I haven't decided yet, or whether I'm just going to leave it. I don't know. So those are just strips and squares that you're cutting, and it's just really easy. Once you get them, you're just going to have your strips, all your different sizes, and your whites are the same, but then you sew them. So your quadrant, where is it? Right there. You're going to sew strips. So this one doesn't have to be sewn because it's the full length. And you're just going to sew those strips together and then sew them this way. So the only thing to watch is your stair steps when you lay it out, right? Easy peasy. Nothing to it. And those are 1.5 inch wide strips. Like, who doesn't have scraps? You've probably got some that wide just from what you've been working on in this quilt, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, and if you're using all the same background, then you do all the same background here.
I think if I was using the all same background, that's when I would want to add
maybe an applique in the
Yours
center.
looks like it has interest because of all the colors.
Yes, but if you're using the same, it would be cute with a heart or a star or something in the center, whatever you want to do. Or even if you had an applique machine, embroidery machine, if somebody wanted to embroider a little something in there or whatever. So 8.5 inches square, and again, it's a quadrant that flips. So you're flipping this week, guys. That's what you're doing. So probably the next block is the trickiest one that we're doing. This is called the sparkler block.
That's cute.
It is cute, isn't it? And this one's only 7.5 inches when it's sewn.
I like the fact that all these blocks are different sizes.
I do too. I do too. So this one is courtesy of Lori Holt, and I'll have all your directions there with all your cutting and whatnot. But what I do want to show you is that you start. No, I don't think. I think I'm good. Yeah. So you basically start by doing a 4 patch. Like, ignore this half square triangle. So these are basically this outer little quadrant right here in each corner is basically a background, 2 of your darkest prints, and 1 of your medium print or whatever in a 4 patch.
Oh, and you put the half square triangles on with your method.
I did. So I'd used what's called the easy, what is it, the easy corner triangle method or whatever. So after you get your 4 patch, the first one you sew on that you just put an easy corner triangle is on this one. Trim it and press it out, and then you do these opposite ones and press it out. So then you get 4 of these, what looks like this. So your plain block that you started with in your 4 patch doesn't have anything done to it. The 3 colored blocks each have a half square triangle. So once you get that done, it's just a matter again of flipping that around the block, and then your center. Oh, yeah, you're going to show that.
Well, I'm just thinking, like, if this was her square, if that was her solid square, all she's done is added her white square on top of it,
sewn corner to corner, trim.
For those of you that didn't watch it last, that's how she did all 4 corners.
Yeah,
all 3
but
corners.
the pictures are all here
And oh, she showed it, so that's
Yeah,
good.
the pictures are all there. You'll see how to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love that method.
I do too. And then your cross center piece is easy peasy. You do one that has your center color with your two accent colors this way. And then you have these two that go like here and here. So then you would sew this and this and this together in a row, this row, the middle row together, those three together, and then join your 3 rows. Easy peasy. 7.5. It's just a bit more friggy and a little bit more, there's more cutting because you've got to have quite a few squares for
Yeah.
each of these corners that you're doing, right?
So you need 12 squares.
Actually, you need 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you only needed 3 for each.
No, 1, 2, 3, 4 in each
Oh, you
one,
need
right?
4 in
Yeah,
each
you
one,
need
yeah.
4 in each one, so you need 16. So that is a little friggier, but it's easy. It's just friggier, right? Okay, so that's basically it. 2 of each of those. So 2 of the big block, the 16.5 by 16. Is that what it was, or 14? 16.5, wasn't it? That's how good my
that
memory
big one
is.
is a 16
Yeah,
and a half.
2 of them are 8.5-inch blocks, and 1 is a 7.5-inch block. And do 2 of each. And at the end of your directions, if you had trouble with the bear paw last week, they're right there at the very end. So you'll have it there. But I'm glad that some of you managed to figure that out. Did anybody? Oh, Suzanne, sorry, I missed you on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any questions.
Suzanne brought in this beautiful little puppy.
Oh, did she?
It was so cute.
Puppies are so cute.
Oh, you would fell in love with this one.
Aw. Okay, guys. So that's it for this week. And I'm wondering, I should have looked. I don't know if next week we'll finish up our next section or not. Boy, it would be close, I think. And then once we get this next section, all the blocks done, we're going to actually join together the whole top row and the whole bottom row of the quilt, and we'll just be left with the middle one to work on. So we're getting there. If not by next week, the week after, we will be ready to sew together 2/3 of the quilt.
Oh, nice.
So that's a good feeling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Susan figured it.
Oh, awesome. Yep. Perfect.
Anna Denton, we have a parcel here for you. Something from Friday night. No rush. Just letting you know.
So I will get this posted. Give me a few minutes in case it gets busy, but I will get it posted. Remember to check on the quilt project page for the file, under the file sections. That's where the directions will be. Oh, we've got John locked out. He's trying to get in. We should open the door. Okay, ladies, that's it for today. Unless everybody wants to say good morning to John.
Well,
Yeah, we didn't want you to come in today, John. Okay, guys, here, Deb, you saying goodbye?
See you, everybody.
Okay.
Bye.